Good evening and welcome to Hello Gambia National Discussion. Tonight we examine the Gambia's electricity crisis and the growing concerns surrounding power outages across the country. After years of major energy investments worth hundreds of millions, many Gambians are asking one question: why do blackouts still persist? Joining me is energy and public policy analyst Mr. Lamin Sanyang. Thank you for being with us today as we address these critical developments in our national power sector. Thank you very much for having me here today to discuss this important topic with your audience, and I truly appreciate the opportunity to share my perspective. Mr. Sanyang, from 2017 to now, the Gambia has benefited from major energy projects funded by partners such as the AfDB, World Bank, EU, and others. But on the ground, citizens still experience long hours of blackout. So the question is simple: what is really going wrong? The concern is valid. While it is true that significant funding has entered the sector, the results have not fully translated into stable electricity for consumers. The problem is not only investment, it is execution. Delays in implementation, weak coordination between agencies, and an over-reliance on short-term solutions have all contributed to the current situation. So would you say there is a gap between what was promised and what people are actually experiencing in their daily lives regarding our current energy infrastructure projects? Yes, there is a clear gap. Many of these projects were presented as long-term solutions that would improve capacity and reduce outages. But for ordinary citizens, the lived reality has not changed significantly. That gap creates frustration and raises questions about how effectively these projects are being managed and monitored. Let's talk about OMVG and other large-scale regional projects. It was expected to bring additional power and stabilize supply, but people are still struggling. What happened? OMVG is a major regional initiative, and in principle, it is very important. However, the challenge is not only generating electricity, it's integrating it efficiently into the national grid. If transmission infrastructure, distribution systems, and internal management are not strong enough, even major generation projects will not deliver their full impact to households. NERWEC has stated that the current blackout is not nationwide and has partly blamed global fuel supply disruptions. How do you interpret that? Global fuel supply issues can affect generation costs and availability, that is true. However, relying heavily on fuel-based emergency generation exposes a deeper structural weakness. After years of investment, the expectation is a more diversified and stable energy mix, not a system that is still vulnerable to external fuel shocks. So after all this spending, the reality remains unstable electricity. What needs to change urgently? Three key things. First, stronger accountability. Citizens need transparency on project timelines and outcomes. Second, better execution and coordination among institutions involved in energy delivery. Third, investment in long-term infrastructure, especially transmission and distribution, not just generation. So tonight's discussion highlights a major national concern. Despite hundreds of millions spent on electricity projects, stability is still not guaranteed, and citizens continue to feel the impact daily in their homes and businesses. Okay. That is correct. The solution is not more announcements, but consistent delivery and accountability that matches the level of investment. Mr. Sanyang, thank you for your insights, and thank you for watching Hello Gambia National Discussion. Good night.